Join us for our second Chinese New Year show this week as we expose the questions you'd rather avoid at Chinese New Year gatherings.
Our CityJos get the inside scoop on the personalities of tiger people.
CityJo Dharmhik explores the outer limits of Chinese New Year snack possibilities.
And CityJo Guan learns there's more to ang baos than money.
Hey guys, welcome to another special Chinese New Year episode of SG Now. And we shall start with a question for Gladys.
Me? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay, here we go. What is the most annoying question you've been asked at Chinese New Year?
Annoying question. I don't think I find any of them annoying.
No?
No.
Not even questions like, where's your boyfriend? When you getting married? All that, no?
No, not really. I welcome all questions.
Wow, you are a very willing information counter.
I like to think I'm very patient.
Right. Well, it so happens that we asked 30 Singaporeans that very same question. And here's what they said.
Like, we're supposed to educate them, but possibly just stupid
No questions for you lah.
Okay, that's all.
I can't recall any.
Whether gonna have kids? When are we going to have a baby?
When are you getting married?
When you gonna marry?
是要结婚呐、
你结婚了没有啊？
How is my son doing?
有什么物件问你吗？
When you gonna have boyfriend? Why you quit your job? You give it up.
Oh, no.
My grades. How's your school? My grades. Have you graduated already or still in school? How my results are? Will your course of diploma earn this much in the future?
If I'm going to further continue my studies, then when I say no, they ask me why.
Oh, too bad. I don't celebrate because I'm not Chinese.
Oh, you're not Chinese? Then what are you?
So when they ask whether if I have a boyfriend,
So already still no boyfriend I do have a boyfriend or something.
when people ask me when I'm gonna get married and they push me to get married faster so that they won't have to give me ang baos.
You know the Chinese New Year greeting? You know that like sometimes the seniors they ask you for more, but then my vocab for Chinese is limited, like the idiom. So like yeah, that's very annoying.
It was good. The only thing I remember is I ate so much I went into a food coma, and the next thing I knew is I woke up in my own house.
I'm okay with any question that they ask, but if they sort of don't like my answer and they try and instruct me on what to do with my life with the answer, then I'm not okay, I get annoyed.
Why are you, when you're getting married, or girlfriend already or not, basically it just makes me feel like asking them, hey, when can I attend your funeral?
What happened to you? Recently you look like you like food, huh? It's sad. Please stop asking, thanks.
According to an online survey conducted by a popular dating app, the top 5 most dreaded questions this festive season are: first, when will you get married? 2, do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? 3, when will you have a baby? 4, what do you do? And 5, when will you buy a house?
When will I buy a house? Okay, but of these 5 most dreaded questions, which is your top pick?
My top pick out of this 5 actually would be, what would you like to eat?
Okay, pineapple tarts or bakwa?
Pineapple tarts for sure.
Good choice.
I know, right?
Okay, of those 5 questions, I think they're pretty much all in our 1x30 video.
But you know what? CNY isn't just about embarrassing questions.
Definitely, it's also about family, food, and celebrating the Lunar New Year.
And 2022 is the year of the tiger, and our CityJos have taken to the streets to find out if tiger people are anything like their zodiac animal.
Hello to the tiger. Yes, indeed, Lunar New Year is around the corner, and I don't know what is it like for you guys, but for me, the year of the ox has been a very trying one, and I'm certainly looking forward to a better year in the year of the tiger. And right now, I'm in the heart of Chinatown, and I'm about to go look for some shoppers who know of friends who are born in the year of the tiger, and to find out what kind of personalities they have. I'm CityJo Guan. Join me and the rest of my CityJos as we go looking for some friends born in the year of the tiger.
Yes, my husband's born in the year of the tiger.
Their daddy?
Yes, their daddy.
Your daddy is a tiger!
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend? Okay. What is she like since she's born in the year of tiger?
Very scary, very fierce.
My auntie.
Your auntie, tell me more about your auntie. What's her personality like?
She's very loud and very fierce. Very fiery.
Very fiery, just like the...
Tiger.
My daughter and my son-in-law.
Your daughter and your son-in-law.
Yeah.
Both of them born in the same year.
Yes. My grandma. Oh.
So can you describe your husband's personality?
Ambitious and driven and a little bit hot-tempered.
Do you think that is very similar to what you know of a tiger?
Yes. We always say when he's angry, it's like a tiger roar.
Maybe they have a very assertive personality and
Like the tiger.
I guess so.
Alright.
Like domineering. Like they know what they want. They know what they want to do.
Yeah.
There are moments where he's calm and quiet and collected.
Not really, because different people, they have different personality. It doesn't mean that the person born in the year of tiger, it will be very fierce.
Fierce?
Fierce 啊
Yeah.
好像老虎这样啊
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Do you think there are similarities in her personality with the tiger?
I don't think so. She's quite mild and gentle, not
Really?
fierce. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about your son-in-law?
Very mild, very, gentle, so soft-spoken.
Kind.
She's very kind person.
Yes,
okay.
correct.
She's scary but very nice.
Very nice person.
Yeah.
That means she's very kind.
Yeah, she's kind, but she also very scary.
So do you feel that tiger people make good friends?
Oh, sure, definitely.
One of my close friends.
Old friend,
Close friend.
close friend, okay. So one of our close friends is born in the year of tiger and they do make good friends, according to her, not me.
I think anyone born in like any year would make a good friend.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I think if they are born in year of tiger, must be quite steady one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. They're also very friendly.
Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year! So as you can see, my dear friend, it doesn't mean that if you are born in your year, we have to be fierce, we have to be ferocious. As shared by our friends earlier on, they too have friends and relatives born in the year of the tiger, but yet I was told they are very gentle and very mild. So on that note, this is CityJo Guan together with my tiger friend here, signing off for SG Now, saying Happy New Year, 新年快乐，万事如意，身体健康。
There you have it, ladies and gents. Just because you're born in the year of the tiger, it doesn't mean you have to be fierce like a tiger.
Of course not. And there's also the sweeter side of things. Love letters, pineapple tarts, bakwa.
And not to forget sweet potato pineapple tarts, Kopi Siew Dai Cookies, and sea salt chocolate almond cookies.
Wow, it sounds great, but I've never heard of any of them.
You know what? Me neither. Luckily, Dharmhik is on hand to tell us all about them.
Chinese New Year is just around the corner, and how better to celebrate than to start with snacks. And today we have 3 generations in a family to come down and help test some interesting Chinese New Year snacks that you might have never heard of. Let's go meet them.
I'm Brendan. I'm 27 this year. And this is my grandma, Ong Hong Bei.
Ong Hong Bei.
Yeah, Ong Hong Bei. I'm looking what hair?
95.
95.
Hi, my name is Loy. I'll be turning 61 this year, and I'm working full time.
Let's start with the sweet potato pineapple tart.
I think it's not bad, but I can't really taste the sweet potato in the crust or the bottom. Quite flaky. Very easily crumbles. A bit soft as well. Yeah.
好吃吧？
不是啊，不错，
啊，
不错。
she says it's not bad.
It honestly just tastes like a normal pineapple tart. But it's different coloured. No wait, actually it's got a slight hint of something else. But it's not, you can't tell it's sweet potato. Then let's go to the matcha. I want to see their reactions.
This one.
Yeah.
The green one,
Next
yeah.
one.
这个比较好吃诶，我个比较酸啲啲。
The guy.
So this one nicer. The other one was a bit sour. I think the matcha one is actually quite nice. The taste is a bit more. Can get the hint of the matcha better lah. Yeah, it's not too overpowering. Can still taste both the pineapple and the matcha.
Yeah.
And the matcha itself is quite nice. Yeah.
The matcha makes it so that the biscuit is not as sweet as the usual. Because the usual biscuit is a little sweet, then the pineapple is sweeter. But this biscuit is not sweet at all. It has a hint of matcha, but it's not too strong. Okay, would you say that you would ever replace the traditional pineapple tart with either of these?
I think for me personally, I wouldn't go as far as to say I would replace it, but I would probably buy both.
Buy both, okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I wouldn't totally replace it lah. I still go for the traditional, cookies or the 傳統。
你哋多啲賣傳統啊，啲賣咗麼綠茶嘅，你俾賣靚麼？
我不理啥。
She wouldn't mind replacing it.
So we have the Kopi Siew Dai Cookies.
This one ah, Kopi Siew Dai.
Yes, that's the
Oh, okay.
Kopi Siew Dai Cookies.
This one.
Oh, very fast reaction. I say what?
Oh. Okay.
This one you can smell also taste the aroma of the coffee.
有香味啊。
Yeah, she said the aroma is there.
Yeah.
You can smell it.
To me, the flavor is there lah. You can straight away very distinctly tell that this is a coffee kind of a biscuit. And it's crispy lah. So, okay.
Oh, we have a second thing.
So that gives you an indication. So the big boy ba?
Boy lah.
Okay. She say yes.
Okay. I don't really like coffee. Let's try. The chili is not bad. Yeah, it's actually really good. You know what it reminds me of is the coffee buns from bakeries. It's like a more bite-sized version of the coffee buns. If I can, I'll add this to Deepavali cookies instead. Pink Himalayan sea salt chocolate almond cookies.
Okay.
Sea salt.
Okay.
Okay. The
Chocolate.
Yeah, it's pink Himalayan sea salt chocolate almond cookies.
Does have a salty taste to the as what as a sea salt lah. So the only thing maybe is the way they do it lah.
The presentation.
The presentation lah.
Yeah.
Can make it a bit more, interesting lah. I think it's something new, and something nice lah. So definitely can add to those traditional one or even consider one of the initial buy lah, if you want to buy the cookies lah.
Okay, how about you, Brandon?
Yeah, I think it's quite nice. Yeah, but I do agree with my dad. I think the presentation wise could a little bit nicer. But yeah, if not, it's quite a nice cookie. Yeah.
Okay, how about Amma?
好吃吧？
我觉得
啊，
好吃。
会不会吧？会不会吧？啊。
这个，
Okay
这个
lah.
就不用了。
The three lah, she will go for the three except for this.
The last question I have is, before this video, right? Would you have gone and tried these flavors of cookies?
Unless I come across and then somebody just say, hey, give it a try. Then if I'm, adventurous enough, okay lah, I will try lah. You see, yeah.
How about you, Brandon?
Yeah, I will definitely try the green tea chocolate and the coffee. Those are three things that I quite like also. Yeah.
会啦。
Oh yeah.
我 just 购买啦。
She would give it a try. Yeah. If someone promoted it to her, she would give it a
你
try.
不吃不懂，那好吃不好吃嘛。
She said if you don't eat, you wouldn't know if it's nice. She
You
would
know,
give it a shot.
Actually, grandmother here is very, very open-minded. I actually like that a lot.
Adventurous.
After doing our taste test, there's one thing that's clear. no one really seems to like the sweet potato pineapple tarts. But there's one thing we learned from this. Singaporeans are really up to trying out new snacks. Despite Singapore's, aging population and everything, doesn't mean that there is no space for us to innovate and try out something new. With that said, this has been CityJo Dharmhik for Singapore One. Goodbye.
Oh man, those pineapple tarts! They are like out of this world, so interesting, very unique.
Yes, I would sure like to try the sweet potato one right now.
Right now?
Yes, right now. And like the grandma in the story said, if you don't try, you never know, right?
That's right. You know what? That's a good rule of thumb for life.
Yes. And in our next story, CityJo Guan explores another good rule of thumb for life. Shop sustainably. Let's join him in Chinatown as he attempts to buy a Chinese lantern that's also environmentally friendly.
Lunar New Year is around the corner, and very soon we will be leaping into the year of the tiger. And every year, without fail, I will come down to Chinatown to do a little bit of Chinese New Year shopping. Well, pandemic or not, I'm back this year again, and I'm going to check out all these shops right now. Let's take a look. These New Year decorations are beautiful, but the sad truth is, once the celebration is over, most of these are destined for the trash bin. I plan to get a Chinese lantern this year, and I was thinking how nice it would be if I could do it in a more sustainable way. Well, I happen to know of a friend who actually knows how to do this, and he uses recycled hongbaos to do his lanterns. I'm going to ask him to teach me how to do one of my own. This beautiful lantern is handmade by Alex, and he uses pretty basic materials easily available at the art and crafts shops. But more importantly, the lantern is mostly made with old hongbaos, so it's heartening to see him playing a part in using recycled material. The lantern Alex makes looks very intricate, and the process seems time-consuming. So how long does it take to complete one lantern?
做一个灯需要1个礼拜都可以啦。但是我本身有工作，所以呢就要更多的时间来准备，1个多月前就要准备那些东西了。
Since I don't have much time left before the arrival of Lunar New Year to make one of these lanterns, I better get Alex to start teaching me soon. Now the folding of these hongbaos seems easy enough, but precision is the keyword for the final product to look symmetrical. Now folding one hongbao is easy peasy, but Alex tells me about 60 hongbaos are used for each lantern. But it does seem to be a very therapeutic hobby to have. Just folding, gluing, stapling, and while at it, have some relaxing Chinese music playing in the background and slowly see your masterpiece come together. It really feels good to be able to make such good use of these seasonal hongbaos, which might just be thrown away once Lunar New Year is over.
我来了新加坡这么多年，20多年的，我每一年都会做灯笼的。因为来到新加坡会思念家里，所以做这个灯笼就回到当时的感觉，有一种新年的气氛。
So how did this lantern making routine become a Lunar New Year must-do?
因为过年的时候，母亲会在厨房里面准备糕点啊。过年的食物啊，然后我就在外面做灯笼，那种气氛会比较好，比较像过年。我从 KELE 来新加坡工作已经有20多年了，我每次看到自己做的灯笼，都想到家乡，都很想回家过年。
Originally from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Alex came to Singapore in the early 90s in search of a better life. Due to the ongoing pandemic, he hasn't gone home to visit his parents nor to celebrate Lunar New Year with his family for close to 2 years. Needless to say, he misses them tremendously. With the recent opening of the borders and the vaccinated travel lanes between Singapore and Malaysia, he's most looking forward to seeing everyone back home and to have that long overdue Lunar New Year celebration with them.
现在旅游通道开放了，我又可以回去过年了。
I'm really happy for Alex, as well as the scores of Malaysians working in Singapore who are finally able to make that trip back home to usher in the Year of the Tiger with their loved ones. This is CityJo Guan, wishing one and all a most blessed and prosperous New Year.
Those lanterns were so beautiful and they were all made from recycled ang paos.
Yeah, they really were beautiful. But you know what? I hope he can join his family back home in Malaysia. 2 years is a long time to be away.
That's right. It's good to be with your loved ones, your family, especially during this festive season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we hope for the best. And with that, we've come to the end of our show today.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you think there are any stories we should cover. Until next time, 新年快乐! Bye!